You will see everything. In a small village nestled beside the mountains, there lived a young man named Kai. Since childhood, Kai had always felt that there was something beyond what his eyes could see, a hidden truth that escaped ordinary sight and understanding. One day, the village elder, a wise man with a deep and knowing gaze, spoke to him. Kai, if you wish to see everything, you must first learn to look without haste and without judgment. Only then will the world reveal its secrets to you. Intrigued and determined, Kai accepted the elder's advice. He decided to embark on an inner journey to truly understand what it meant to see everything. This was not a journey through distant lands, but a profound voyage into the depths of his own mind and spirit. As Kai set out on this path, he realized that seeing everything required patience, openness, and the courage to look beyond appearances, to embrace stillness, awareness, and the silent wisdom of the present moment. Through this journey, Kai hoped to uncover the unseen layers of reality and awaken to a deeper sense of truth and connection with the universe. Kai sat down beneath an ancient tree and closed his eyes. He took a deep breath, letting the silence wrap around his mind. Slowly, he began to notice sounds he had previously ignored. The whisper of the wind, the distant song of a bird, the steady heartbeat of the earth. Then he understood that seeing was not just with the eyes, but with his full attention. When he opened his eyes, the world looked the same, but Kai felt that something inside him had changed. He was ready to keep learning. Kai continued his journey, walking slowly along unfamiliar paths. Along the way, he came across an elderly man sitting by a stream, tossing small stones into the water. The old man looked at him and said, "Many walk without truly seeing. They hurry, distracted by their thoughts, and miss what life offers in every moment." Kai sat beside him and asked, "How can I learn to see with my heart?" The old man smiled and replied, "Look at the water, Kai. Don't just see its surface, but also what it reflects and what it hides. Sometimes the reflection is an illusion, and what lies beneath is the truth." Kai gazed at the stream. He saw its surface reflecting the sky, clouds, and trees. But he also noticed how beneath the water, stones and roots lay quietly, hidden from most eyes. "You will see everything," the old man said, "when you learn to look beyond what is obvious, when you accept both the visible and the invisible as parts of the same whole." Kai felt a deep peace wash over him. He began to understand that true vision is not limited to the eyes. It is an act of awareness and surrender to the present moment. That night, Kai slept beside the stream, feeling within himself a calm he had never known before. When he awoke, the dawn painted the sky with soft, golden hues. Before continuing on his journey, he remembered the elder's words and decided to pause for a moment, to simply observe the world around him without seeking anything, just being fully present. He saw a butterfly land gently on a flower, its wings vibrating with a delicate rhythm. He watched how the light played among the leaves, creating shadows that seemed to dance. For the first time, Kai understood that seeing was not just a physical act, but a state of presence and openness. In that instant, he realized that seeing everything meant accepting both beauty and impermanence, the visible and the invisible, the known and the unknown. And so, in his stillness, Kai began to perceive the deep heartbeat of life itself, a mystery that cannot be captured, only felt. Kai continued on his journey, now with his eyes and heart more open than ever before. As he walked, he arrived at a valley where flowers grew silently, each one with its own unique color and fragrance. While wandering among them, he saw a group of children playing without any concern for time or destination. Their laughter filled the air like a melody that connected deeply with the very essence of the moment. Kai sat nearby and allowed the innocent joy of the children to wash over his being. Then he understood that seeing everything also meant seeing with the soul, free from the layers of judgment, fear, or desire that often cloud our vision. The world was not just a place to observe from the outside. It was a mirror reflecting his own truth. In the simplicity of that valley and the purity of play, Kai discovered a new dimension of vision, the ability to accept and love life just as it is, without trying to change or control it. With each step, Kai felt the weight of his doubts and worries fade away, as if the earth itself was absorbing his fears. Soon, he reached a mountaintop from where he could see the vast landscape. Mountains, rivers, forests, and the village where he was born, tiny in the distance. As he gazed upon the scene, he once again recalled the words of the wise elder and the old man. Seeing everything was not just about looking at the outer world, but also looking within into one's own heart. There, in that moment suspended in time, Kai perceived the union between what he saw and what he felt. There was no separation, only a subtle dance between the outside and the inside. He understood that seeing everything meant accepting the whole without fear, without resistance. True vision was embracing life with all its colors, its lights and shadows, its certainties and its mysteries. Kai slowly descended from the mountaintop, feeling that each step was a conscious act of surrender and acceptance. He no longer walked with the urgency to find quick answers or under the weight of doubts that once paralyzed him. His gaze, once impatient, was now serene and deep, open to life just as it was. Upon arriving at the village, he found the wise elder sitting under the same tree where his inner journey had begun. The old man looked at him with eyes full of understanding and gently asked, "Have you seen everything, Kai?" Kai, with a smile reflecting peace and humility, replied, "I have seen beyond what my eyes could capture. I have learned that seeing is not just looking with physical sight, but feeling with the heart and understanding with the soul. It is accepting without clinging, letting things be as they are without trying to change or control them." The elder nodded slowly and added, "When you see like this, there is no longer separation between you and the world. You understand that what happens outside reflects what dwells within. In that unity, true vision reveals itself, because to see everything is to see the hidden essence in every moment." Kai closed his eyes for a moment, allowing those words to sink deep into his being. He felt that truth settle within him like a constant light that never fades, a beacon in the stillness of his spirit. With a calm heart and a clear mind, Kai understood that the true gift of seeing everything was not a supernatural power nor external knowledge, but a new and profound way of being. It wasn't about gathering images or data, nor about taking in more with the eyes, but about being fully present in each moment, open and receptive without judgment, without expectations or haste. It was a total surrender to the present moment, a silent communion with life that reveals itself in every detail. The whisper of the wind, the fleeting sparkle of a leaf, the smile of a stranger. From that day forward, Kai walked through the world with renewed eyes, discovering beauty in the small, mystery in the everyday, and unity in all existence. Because when you learn to see with the soul, with that deep gaze that transcends the surface, you realize that everything is always there, waiting to be seen, lived, and loved. And so, in the serene stillness of his spirit, Kai saw everything.